Welcome again to another Curator's Chat. I'm Jason French, Curator of Collections at the Behringer-Crawford Museum. Today we are at the USS Nightmare. I'm here with Captain Allen Rizzo, who is in charge of this beautiful riverboat here.
So we're talking about the history of the boat itself before it became the Nightmare. It had a long storied life as a dredge, taming the Missouri River. One of four, the William Black, the Meriwether Lewis, and the Mitchell were the last of the three that are still in existence. The Meriwether Lewis and the Black are museums. This one was going to be a museum, but back in the early 90s, it broke loose. Drift piled up behind it, broke it loose from its mooring, and took it out into the river and hit four bridges. And you get the damage that you see at the back end. It's the reason the boat doesn't have smokestacks. It hit four bridges. It was headed for the scrapyard. It happens that the guy that was turning into the museum was a guy that was friends with the owner of our company, and we were ready for a second boat, and we ended up getting it for about scrap value, and it became our second boat. So that's how the Mitchell became the Nightmare. The Nightmare story is a little bit different. It started 6 years earlier with the smaller boat called the Wake Robin. It was a buoy light tender for the U.S. Coast Guard. The people that owned the company I worked for also owned the Mike Fink restaurant. They wanted to expand into a restaurant on the Louisville waterfront, a little bit smaller seafood restaurant on the Louisville waterfront, but in the late 80s, the economy went south and they mothballed it, and it became storage on the river. It broke loose one night and blew up river and hit a bridge and bent one of its smokestacks. So here we have an old steamboat all filled with debris, rusting out in a bent smokestack, and it looks haunted. If you would have come up on it in an early morning or late night, you'd say, wow, that boat is haunted. So when I saw it, I told the boss, you'd have a great haunted house if you just use that. He laughed at me. He thought, nobody's going to pay to get scared. That went on for 5 or 6 years. One day, he's at a meeting at Coney Island. They want him to bring a riverboat to Coney Island to run all day. Out of the blue, he says, I got a guy that says I got a boat that would make a nice haunted house. 4 weeks later, from a storage barge to a full-fledged haunted house, we opened up. Now, that's back when people were charging $3 a head. We charged $5. They would be open for the month of October. We were open the last 17 days because we got open late. But we had a very successful opening, and we never looked back. I had told the boss that he would have people line up as far as he could see him if he turned it into a haunted house. First Saturday night, the police called down and said, Mr. Bernstein, you need to come up the hill. We went up there, and he says, you need to do something about your line. They're blocking the road. And Alan said, what are they, blocking 2nd Street? And he said, no, they're blocking 4th Street. Proof that I was right all along. They'll line up further than you can see them. Today we're known around the country as one of the top haunts in the country as a standalone haunt. So I'm real proud of what the crew and I have been able to do. They're very expensive to maintain, very expensive to keep floating. They're built very well, so we're lucky there because the government built them. But the fact is, it would have gone to the scrapyard, and we're saving it. We try to show off the boat. We try to tell the story of the 70 years of grueling work on the river. We mix some folktale in with that, and before you know it, we have a 40-minute show that will scare the shit out of you.
Well, thank you for sharing this with me, and we're looking forward to experiencing the Nightmare. So
I don't know if you normally do this, but in this case, I think we ought to come back after the tour and have a few words from you.
Yes, that's a good idea. We should do that.
Just so that everybody knows you're a special guest of the captain.
Took his time because he was backing up in the captain's.
Nice, ain't it? Well, I hope to see you on the other end.
It's time!
Left foot, right foot, left, yeah.
Right foot, left foot.
Local news documented live as the ship crashed into bridge after bridge.
Lights illuminated, doors area are closed.
It sounds like the best time to continue.
Well, there's always a chance that the ship will still make it, and then you're the only one on it.
Now this will serve as a reminder that the three of you
Let me see your.
were were not smart enough to save up the basic instructions that I told you to do.
What are we thinking, ladies? Red. Red? Red. Oh, yeah, you got a point. I can do a little blue in there, too. I'm having yellow, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and do the nose. Yep. I want to get it on your glasses, sir. Oh my gosh, you look amazing. I feel Jason there.
Beautiful.
Go ahead. Turn to the mirror. Check yourself out.
Smashing.
You look amazing.
I survived.
So wait a minute. Let me get this right. The crew didn't get saved, did they?
No, they didn't get saved.
So you were a special guest of the captain. You had one job to do, save the crew, and you failed miserably.
I did fail
All right,
miserably.
but it looks like the clowns had some fun with
They
it.
did. They did. I feel very cheery now.
Very cheery.
Very cheery. I love it. You
So-
know, I felt like I was one of them. Thank you, Alan, for this wonderful experience at the USS Nightmare and the Mitchell. I hope you've enjoyed this Curator's Chat. Feel free to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next Curator's Chat.